Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino on his lonesome today. We're going to drink a beer. It was brought to me by Dave R. Thank you very much, Dave R. I've been trying to get a hold of beers from this brewery forever, but their hours suck. They're open 3 days a week, very minimal hours on each of those days, and it's never a time I can be in Toronto. Lots of different flavors, lots of different styles of beer. I want to try them all. I have this one to try. Not my favorite style. Not that it's a bad style, it's just too boring for me normally. But this one has a higher IBU than I'm used to for the style. But we are looking at Track Layers Kolsch by Junction City. Well, Junction Craft Brewery. Junction Craft Brewery is in the Junction in Toronto. Brewery that, well, an area that was dry for quite some time. Now there's two breweries there. There's the Indie Ale House and Junction. So this is 5% alcohol, 50 IBU. Return it to the brewery for 25-cent deposit. We need a bottle opener, so we'll grab the purple guy. Now, Kolsch comes from Cologne. I say a lot when I'm alone. Again, not my favorite style of beer. A lot like a Pilsner. Not the exact same as a Pilsner, but a lot like a Pilsner. Usually just a fairly refreshing beer. And I mean, a lot of people love them. I understand why. They aren't a bad beer, they're just not my thing because they're usually fairly boring. But that 50 IBU does attract me a little bit to it. Very golden, just like it should be. Bit of carbonation in there. Head looks beautiful. Okay, you get some nice earthy hop aroma on there, but other than that, you have like a almost a weird starchy smell, like boiled pasta. But it smells pretty much spot on for the style. I mean, earthy hops, bready, yeasty, starchy malt aroma. Let's try it. Cheers. Wow. Here's what I have to say about this. Still not my favorite style. Best Kolsch I've had as of yet. Now, I mean, Kolsch's aren't a beer I've had hundreds of the style from. Kolsch's I've probably had the least amount of everything. I've even had more Roggen beers than Kolsch. I mean, I think I've had like 7 different Kolsch beers so far, and in all honesty, this is the best of them all so far. Gonna say the best representation of the style, but the best for me personally. This one is not super boring like most of them are. Very nice bready flavoring in there. Very nice sweet malt flavor, and on the backbone, hops. Lots of hops. The earthy tone you should get from the noble hops, and you're also getting a little bit of floral and a little bit of pine. It's actually quite a nice, refreshing beer. Somebody that's used to the Pilsners or Kolsch beers that you can get around here might not fully be for you. This would more be for, from the flavors coming off on it, this would more be a sit-down, sessioning pale ale, really. If you're an IPA drinker, this could be what you buy to share with your friends that don't like IPAs all that much. Still has a nice hop character, but not as hoppy as a lot of APAs or IPAs. Well, it shouldn't be because it's a Kolsch, but what I'm trying to say is it's something that you IPA, well, you pale ale drinkers could enjoy with your friends that aren't pale ale drinkers, because it's not too bitter. It does emanate out of your throat. It is there. It's still there now. It lingers, but it's not resiny. It isn't overpowering. It's not cloying. It's actually very refreshing. Hell, Track Layer's Kolsch. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'd buy this again. I would actively look for this. Excuse me. Good work, guys, at the Junction. Cheers. Thanks, Dave.